Action.
Hey everybody. Day 12 out here living homeless, mainly in Boston. It's a completely different experience for me, especially sleeping outside. And what I'd like to share is, and I wrote a little bit on the blog today, is that what I've been noticing about some of the differences in resources is that the churches seem to have more of a community feel. You sit at tables, people congregate and sit around a round table with each other. They serve you the food. It's something that I like. It feels home. It feels comfortable. And then I noticed that some of the state-funded services have more of an institution-y type feel. I slept at the shelter over on Atkinson Street, and surprisingly, they had a lot of available beds, a lot of open beds. It kind of felt like a prison. It felt like a prison to me. Which, sadly, I've been through that whole ordeal, and it felt very familiar. So one thing I'm noticing is a lot of people live out here, especially the people I've seen around the Commons for years and years and years. We're talking up 20 years, 30 years, and they kind of subsist off of the resources. And the food resources come mainly from St. Francis House and also the churches that serve the meals out here. So I'm just learning how accustomed you can get to living out in the street. You become landlocked. Most homeless don't have bikes. And I can see how people get stuck out here. And I can see how people kind of connect out here and build community, and where you kind of get dejected when you feel like you're just stuck in a system, almost like a institutional system where some of the state services, which I get, they try to keep people from acting out within that environment, within the St. Francis House or the shelter. So I'm still out here getting used to it, and I also see where the freedom is in sleeping outside. I feel, at least when I sleep outside, I can pick when I go to bed, where I go to bed, and I have a choice of when I wake up and leave, and I'm not around other people, so it's a little bit more freedom. So that's where I'm at right now. I guess I'll share some more on Saturday, and I'll do the policy points. I also noticed, my cameraman mentioned that people come out here and they get stuck out here. You can't hitchhike in Massachusetts, it's not legal. So if you have no resources out here to travel, you get stuck. So I was thinking that if people come out here and they want to leave the state and go to another state, there should be some type of program to help people travel to where they want to go. That might help folks out here that are stuck homeless. So I appreciate you all watching this project. It's going to continue developing. I'm going to try to get more creative as I develop this project over time, over 366 days. So just stay tuned. Thank you.